30 seconds. 30 seconds. Welcome in. Start with a law of attraction message, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to another Uma's Lotus Lounge here with Dannea. Hi Dannea.
Hello, happy Monday.
Happy Monday and happy new moon week, right?
Yes.
So much going on. I feel like every week we come here, there's so many things going on with the planets. And guys, I'm in astrology class. So this is becoming so fun for me because I'm learning so many things. So I just want to remind you guys that you are on the podcast. You're listening to my podcast, but we are live on YouTube and we're live on Meet Me. This is a featured stream here on Meet Me every Monday at 5 p.m. So welcome into everybody who comes in. Thank you for being here for my show. And if you stick around till the end of the show, you may get a reading. I'll let you know how. So I wanted to start our show today with a message from Abraham Hicks, Getting into the Vortex, okay? The message for today and for this week is flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. So let me go ahead and give you guys this message. If you were to hear a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contradictory vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you would begin to attract evidence of your belief, in effect, proving the false premise to be true. And so it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a false premise when the evidence seems to be telling you that it is true. For over time, you come to believe that it is true. So I wanted to say this to you guys, that your thoughts create your reality. And I know that's really hard for a lot of people to receive because it's okay. There's a lot of people still stuck in the past, stuck in old religious doctrine, stuck in things that just don't really make sense, right? But when you have your intelligence, when you have your awareness, you can start to question things. And it is this questioning that brings you the clarity and insight you seek to live your life in a better way. Flawed premises exist every day, and we know this, right? Growing up with our parents, we love our parents, but they tell us things that we later outgrow, right? I have a funny story about this. I remember one time I heard a story about a woman who would bake her Christmas ham in a dish, and she would always cut the ham in half and put it in the dish. And one day she decided to ask herself, why am I doing this? You know, does it cook better? Do the spices marinate better? So she decided to ask her mom, because she had a big enough dish that the ham could fit in, but she would still cut it in half. And she asked her mother, and her mother said, I don't know. That's what my mom did. So they asked the grandmother, why did you cut the ham in half for Christmas dinner? And the grandmother said, well, back then we didn't have big pots, so we had to cut it in half so it could fit in a pot, in two pots, right? But they just kept passing it down generation to generation, and that's why they were still cutting it in half, even though they had bigger pots and they could fit the whole ham. So that's the idea behind this. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. If you have things in your life that just don't add up, but it's something that you've been doing over and over and over again, I challenge you to question yourself. I challenge you to ask yourself, does this work? Is this true? And if it doesn't come up true, then allow yourself to remove it and to start again. Okay? Welcome in, everyone. This is Uma's Lotus Lounge. It's a featured stream here on the Meet Me app. Ooh, I took myself all the way out. So now I'm going to give it over to Danae, who's going to bless us with a little happy message to start our week and also with the crystal message of the week. Take it away, Danae.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be reading Be Happy 170 Ways to Transform Your Day by Patrick Lindsay. Today, I turn to page 19, Help the Earth. We're only borrowing the earth while we're here. We must hand it on to the next generation. Let's do what we can to improve it, or at least let's do as little damage as possible. Do the simple things. Recycle. Join in community cleanups. Try solar energy. Walk, cycle, carpool, or maybe even catch the bus. Watch over our oceans. Protect the forests. The world is a fine place and worth fighting for. Ernest Hemingway. I think that is great. I'm so excited with where I moved. We recycle and I love it. It's the little things that make me happy. And to go along with the beautiful new moon energy, today I have picked selenite, the crystal selenite for the crystal of the week. So selenite is very great with manifesting, very great with meditation. Selenite is a sacred crystal that represents spiritual purity, light, and connection to the angelic realms. It symbolizes rejuvenation, divine feminine energy, and much more. Selenite is one of those that can be cleansed with the moon, but also you don't want to cleanse with water. All right, so get you some selenite, start manifesting, and I hope you let me know what you do with it.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Danae. Hi, guys. Welcome in.
Ooh. You're still on mute.
I realize that. Hi, guys. Welcome back in. This is Uma's Lotus Lounge, a featured stream here on the Meet Me app, and also being live streamed to YouTube. So we have a new moon coming in this week. It is the new moon Pisces that is joining us on Wednesday. And when you think of Pisces, what are the themes that come up? Well, for me, when I think of Pisces, I think of intuition, dreams, creativity, emotional healing, surrender, and spiritual connection. If you are a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart, it is a very deeply sensitive, feeling, emotional sign. It's a water sign. So when we have a new moon in Pisces, it is going to come with a lot of feeling and a lot of focus on relationships. With new moons, the themes of new moons is all about planting seeds for new intentions, inner reflection, and resetting your emotional energy. How many people have been feeling emotional, right? Either today or over the weekend, or you've just been kind of like going through it and you don't know why. That's when you know it's the effect of the planets on you, okay? When we have a new moon in Pisces, this combination is inviting you to trust your intuition, to release emotional baggage, and to align with your highest self. Some of you might be questioning your path in life. And I say that because I do readings, right? For those of you that don't know, I'm the CEO of a metaphysical wellness center. And a lot of my clients have been hitting me up recently because they've been feeling lost or alone or feeling scattered or confused. I live in Virginia, so a lot of my clients are being affected by what's going on with the government right now because most of them work in DC or at the Pentagon or any of the government buildings. So there's a lot of layoffs happening in the world, and they're calling me for a reading, for a healing, for a clearing because they feel lost. It coincides with this energy of new moon Pisces, right? So I just want to say that to most of you that are listening. I know a lot of you guys don't like to write in the comments. You don't want to call attention to yourself. But for those of you that this identifies for, please understand that you're not alone. There are people going through a heavy emotional time right now. And I want you to learn to trust what you're feeling. Trust your intuition, because the Pisces energy helps you with really fine-tuning your intuition. Now, What should you do with this Pisces new moon? It's coming in on Wednesday. What are things that you can do? Well, the Pisces energy helps you to dream big, but it's also about trusting divine timing. It's about flowing and not forcing. So when you have this energy, a really good thing to do is to journal. Write about where you see yourself in a year. Write about where you see yourself at the end of this year. Write about where you see yourself in 5 years or maybe 10 years. Go further. Talk about what life is like for you when you retire, right? Talk about all the things, all the dreams that you want to manifest in your life before you go. These are great things to do from now until Wednesday with this new moon Pisces energy coming in. You can also start writing some intentions. Make your intentions aligned with healing, creativity, spiritual growth, or emotional clarity. For example, here's an example of an intention that you can use with this new moon Pisces. I embrace my intuition and trust my inner wisdom. Let's repeat that together. I embrace my intuition and trust my inner wisdom. Sorry, guys. I've just gotten over a cold and my throat is still not 100%, but I will struggle through, I promise you. Here is another example of an intention that you can use for the new moon Pisces. I release past emotional wounds and welcome healing. I release past emotional wounds and welcome healing. You know, I have to tell you, as a healer, that's a big one. Because most of my clients, when I work with them for a healing session, you would not believe how many people hold on to things from the past. This past weekend, I taught integrated energy therapy. And I haven't taught this class since 2022. And the two ladies that took the class, it was so profound to see the shifting that was happening to them while they were on the table. The releasing, the energy flowing, the tears. And it's a strong reminder for me with this, thank you, Sally. Sally said, I enjoy your affirmations you do on here. I appreciate you. And when we say this intention, that's what comes to mind for me. I release past emotional wounds and welcome healing. So this is a great message that sometimes there are things that you're still holding on to that may need to be let go. I allow creativity and inspiration to flow through me. That is another great one. I allow creativity and inspiration to flow through me. So these are some ideas of intentions you can do with the Pisces new moon coming in. And I just want to remind you that if you're feeling emotional now, this weekend, coming into this week, that's why Pisces is a very sensitive, emotional energy, and you don't want to take that lightly, okay? Trust what you're feeling. And if you need to take a time out from life, that is okay too. I know sometimes when the Pisces energy hits me, I get real emotional, and sometimes I don't even want to leave my bed, and that's okay. We have to start saying to people, it's okay if I'm going to be down and out. It's okay if I need a moment, all right? Because we're not machines, guys. We're human. And you have to understand that you are part of this earth. As much as we want to act like we just landed here and life was always like this, that's not the truth. The truth is that we are creatures of the planet. We follow the moon, right? And all these symbols mean something. Thank you, Sally. All right, I'm going to give you some rituals and practices that you can use for yourself to prepare for this new moon Pisces coming in. Because when you start living a life, guys, with intention, when you start making everything with intention and focus, you wouldn't believe how amazing your life is going to become. This water that I drink, Okay, it goes through literally 2 steps in filtering. I put it first in a copper water bottle so it can get the copper benefits. Then I put it into Danae and I have a crystal water bottle from our best friend Zarima. She gave us this water bottle that has crystals in it so it can infuse the water with crystal energy. So I put it from the copper water bottle to the crystal water bottle before I can drink it, right? And it's things like that. When you start to live your life with intention, you wouldn't believe just how much more beautiful things start to sprout into your life. That's why, like, you guys know I stream here and I get trolled. There's probably trolls in here. I'm not paying attention to the comments, but I have bouncers for that. There's probably people in here trolling me. I feel sorry for them. When you guys get trolled by people, understand there is a lot of negativity in their life for them to be that negative. It takes a lot of strength to be positive in a very bleak world. It takes a lot of strength to be happy and joyful. So for those of you, the light workers out there that continue to be happy, that continue to show love in the face of hate, that continue to be at peace when people try to rile you up and get under your skin, you guys, you are the light workers. You are the chosen. And trust me, you're strong, okay? People are going to tell you you're weak and all of that. No, it takes a very strong person to stay positive. So let's give you some rituals and practices that you can use this week to connect with the new moon Pisces. Number 1, meditation and visualization. Connect with your subconscious through guided imagery. There's so many on YouTube. Shoot, on my YouTube channel even, you can go to my YouTube channel and look up under guided meditations, and I have a couple on there. I can't tell you anyone specifically because I've had my YouTube channel for over 9 years. But there's some on there. I've done some guided meditations that you can access and do for yourself. Journaling, number 2. Write about your dreams. Write about your intuitive insights. How many of you have been having some crazy dreams this week, right? Remember, we're in that Pisces energy, and that Pisces energy is going to make you connect to your subconscious, whether you want to or not. So for some of you, I had to do a reading for a lady. She wanted me to do a dream interpretation. And sometimes your dreams are premonitions of what's to come. But most times, can I tell you guys something? Most times your dreams are your unconscious fears, things that you don't even want to admit to yourself. It will come up in dreams for you to look at, for you to observe, and for you to heal. Okay? So try journaling this week. I think you'll get a lot of clarity, and I think you'll get a lot of healing from your journaling. You can also do a water ritual because Pisces is the fish, right? And it is a water sign. So take a cleansing bath or work with moon water to enhance your connection. If you don't know what moon water is, it's a very simple process. You can put out a jug of water, a gallon of water in the night of the new moon, which would be Wednesday night. And it has different times, you know, around the globe, wherever you are, you can look it up at what time the new moon's going to be the strongest in the sky. Put your water out at that time. Say a prayer over your water. If you're a healer, like a Reiki healer, do Reiki over your water. So I like to put my water out on a table in the moonlight and then put crystals around it, you know, so that way I can just really infuse that water with all that good energy. And then I drink it, you know, or you can put it in your bath and you can bathe with it. So these are all great things to do with the new moon Pisces. Dream work. If you're not already keeping a dream journal, this is the week to do it, because that Pisces new moon coming in on Wednesday, if you're not having dreams already, you're going to be having a lot of really good dreams. I have a journal that I write in for like my thoughts or things that I'm struggling with or things I need clarity on. And then I have a separate journal, which is a dream journal, where I just write about the things that I dream about, because I am a prophetic dreamer. So things that I dream about, they tend to come through. Okay. And then also this week is a great time to do creative expression. Do you like art? Do you like painting? Do you like coloring? Do you play music? Do you write poetry? Do you write, right? Do you dance? Do you make candles? Do you make essential oil combinations and sprays and whatnot? Whatever it is that you do creatively, this is a great week to do that, because Pisces, governs your creative side. So you're going to be really in the flow this week. All right. So the importance of this new moon Pisces is that this is a time for you to spend with yourself, to go within, to get clarity about why you feel the way you feel about certain things in your life, and also to set your intentions from your heart. I like to write this, I write down on a white piece of paper all the things I want for myself, all the things I want for my loved ones, my friends, my family, and even you guys, those of you that are part of the Lotus Lounge support network here on streams. I write all my intentions for everybody I could possibly think about. And then on the night of the new moon, I light a candle and I burn it to symbolize that I release it to the world for it to be manifested, and that I trust it will happen for me and mine. I would encourage you guys to choose at least one of these rituals or practices I shared with you today to deepen your connection with this energy. And I'm going to give you an affirmation that you can write down now, or you can just play it over to listen to it. But this is going to be a great affirmation for you, not just for the Pisces, but also for your life. And the affirmation is, I surrender to the flow of the universe and trust the wisdom in me. I'm going to repeat that again. I surrender to the flow of the universe and trust the wisdom in me. All right. Thank you so much. Top Badge Dimples is in the house. Y'all, please go ahead and show love to the queen. And just a reminder, guys, if you send a 1K gift, when we finish these zodiac messages for each zodiac sign, those of you that sent the 1K wheel, please stick around, because Danae and I have a special message for you. All right? Just a 1K wheel, because you never know, we might hit a bonus and then take care of that top badge goal right here today. All right. Let's bring it back to Danae. So we're getting ready now to give each zodiac sign a new moon message. Remember, we have new moon Pisces coming in on Wednesday, and all 12 zodiac signs is going to get a message from me and Danae. Danae, which group that you're going to be starting with?
I'm going to be starting with our water signs. Since it's a new moon in Pisces, let's start with Pisces.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, Pisces. The first card I received for you is Four of Action. All right. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child, or your birthday. Happy Home Life is the first card for you in Four of Action. The next card we have for you, Pisces, is number 9, the Spiritual Teacher. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if life feels unfulfilled right now, or you have questions. Okay? And the last card for you, Pisces, is Six of Emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember the past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return into your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child, okay? As spring comes, release all not serving your highest good and tap into that creative energy within, okay, Pisces? Next, we have Cancer. The first card I received for you, Cancer, is Fair Decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone, okay? Fair Decisions is your first card. The next card I have for you, Cancer, is Guardian of Abundance. This is a great time of success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you, okay? And the last card for you, Cancer, is Eight of Abundance. This is a time of learning and honoring your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details, so monitor your projects carefully. All right, Cancer, you see what's going on here, making fair decisions, guarding your abundance, and Eight of Emotion is educating yourself so that you can keep that abundance flowing. You got this, Cancer. And last but not least, for our water signs is Scorpio. The first card for you, Scorpio, is Choose Freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that is just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you may act upon. Okay? Freedom of choice. The next card for you, Scorpio, is Guardian of Action. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. I know my Scorpios are a little shy, but don't be, okay? This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. At least while it's on you, enjoy it because you deserve it, Scorpio. All right. The last card I have for you is Six of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Be open and receptive to the gifts, okay? You deserve it. All right, that is it for my water signs. I'm going to bring it back to Uma.
Awesome. Great job, Danae. Okay, so we're going to move into the earth signs, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So if you are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, these are the messages for you. We have a new moon in Pisces. You know, the water sign, the water energy doesn't really go good with the earth. Earth people tend to be more grounded. Let's see what this Pisces new moon energy is going to do for the earth signs. Capricorn, we have Five of Michael. This talks about a situation not working out for you. The advice is release your attachment to the outcome. You have Nine of Raphael, which is make a wish, dreams come true. And we also have Queen of Raphael, which talks about follow your heart, a love of home and family. So I feel like there's going to be something, Capricorn, that doesn't go the way you wanted it to go. And you being the strong earth type, right? You don't do well with change, but your other cards are really positive. So this is a reminder, Capricorn, that whatever is being removed from your life, allow it. Take the path of least resistance, because whatever is being removed was actually a block to things that you really want. But you didn't know that. And now that you know that, aren't you glad that it's being removed? So that is the energy coming in with this Pisces new moon. You're going to get emotional. You're going to be removing something, or something will be removed from your life. And you're going to feel sad about it and a little bit bitter, but not for long, because just as quickly as that happened, everything else just starts to bump up and flourish. And you're like, oh, I guess that was the block that I needed to be lifted. All right. So you're going to see that energy coming in this week. Now, Taurus, we have Five of Raphael. That also is kind of like that card that Capricorn had. Things didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. You have Five of Gabriel. Talks about challenges coming your way. And then you have the decision card. Now, this talks about releasing yourself from things that hold you back. Taurus, this Pisces energy is really getting to you because it's making you take accountability and responsibility for certain things in your life. And you're beginning to realize there's a lot I got to let go of. It's a shedding. Now, it doesn't have to always be people. This could be the way you think. Maybe you're realizing I'm stubborn, what Taurus isn't, right? And it's like, I need to just let go of these things and really do better. But whatever decisions you're making, Taurus, you're releasing yourself from things that are holding you back. This could even mean a detox for some of you. I feel like some Tauruses might go into, let me take a break from alcohol, or let me watch my diet or something like that. Okay? But this could be an emotional time for you because there's too many changes going on. And I feel like you might want to go into feelings of insecurity or a lack of confidence, but don't allow it to. Remind yourself, Pisces new moon, lots of emotional energy around. Things are clearing, but I will see my way through. I'm strong enough to handle whatever is sent my way. Okay? That is the message for Taurus. And then finally, we have our Virgos. Now, Virgo, you have the Strength card. Okay? This is about strength and grace, developing inner power, inner strength. You have the Ace of Gabriel. Okay? This talks about a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. It also talks about doing something amazing. And then you have the Three of Gabriel, which talks about prosperity arising from wise planning and plans that are going to turn out better than expected. Okay? So I feel, Virgos, you guys, out of all the earth signs, you're probably going to do the best right now for this sign, because I feel like that Strength card, something has shifted in your life and you are becoming so confident and sure about yourself. And we're going to start to see that come through this week. It's like you're manifesting times 10. So I would say to the Virgos, look forward to all the opportunities that are going to present. And you're also going to get some signals from the universe that the things that you want that are in the far distance, or you're going to actually start to see some sort of signs this week. Like I think about my son, he's a Virgo, and he already got accepted to a college with a scholarship, but my crazy Virgo son wants better. He wants to go completely free to college. So he's waiting on this other school, and he's really, hoping that it works out. For this message for Virgos, that's the idea. He may not get the news this week, but he's going to get some sort of feedback or email or something to let him know he's on the right path, right? Yeah, let me tell you, proud mom moment. Both kids in college with scholarships. I couldn't be prouder. So that is the message for my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and these messages resonated for you, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to give it over to Danae to do the fire signs, okay?
Okay, so we're going to start off with our Aries. All right, the first card, Aries, for you is number 14, a win-win solution. That is always great. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. A win-win solution is what you want to hear in any kind of scenario. The second card I have for you, Aries, is Helper of Emotion. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new or someone already in your life are refurbishing a romantic, dreamy, and emotional life. This person could be an artist who's an idealistic about love. Okay, so we got some romance coming your way. And the last card for you, Aries, is embrace those around you. Number 5. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Find that spiritual community that you need and be a part of that. Okay, Aries? All right. Next, we're going to move right along to our Leos. All right, Leos, the first card I got for you is number 17, celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can make a wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully, okay? And they will. All right? The next card we have for you, Leo, is 3 of action. Things are working out beautifully. And that was the ending of the last card and the beginning of this next card. Now your ship has come in. It's time for you to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. All right? Spring break is coming. Do something that you deserve, Leo. Do something that you deserve. And the last card for you, Leo, is 7 of action. You are being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for you. Your struggle may actually stem from any unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. So do that work. With this beautiful new moon energy, do that work. All right? You guys got this. All righty. And last but not least, for our fire signs, we have our Sagittarius. All right? The first card for you, Saggy. Woo woo. Uma.
Oh my God.
I was like, can I get on that plane too?
Thank
That
you, baby.
All right, Ace of Thought. This angel has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved with the implementations of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to your plan. Ace of Thought. Okay, I resonate with that. I'm a Sag. All right, the next card we have is 0, a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Yes, new beginnings. Trust and believe within yourself, Saggies, and you can. Consistency is key. The next card for our Sagittarius is number 10, a happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have band together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Your angels have your back. A happy change is coming. You deserve the best. Accept it now, Saggies. All right, I am all done on my end, Uma. Kicking it back to you.
So much. That was awesome. And big shout out. You guys don't know, for those of you that are listening to the recording, you might have heard me and Danae stumble a little bit, but my amazing man just came in here and flew a jet on me. That was awesome. Thank you, babe. That was awesome. I was like trying to contain myself in the comments. Okay. Great reading. And I love when Danae does Sagittarius, because I tend to take it as a reading for myself. I'm a Sag rising. So, they always say like your rising sign tends to be like more who you are than your sun sign. And I tend to believe that. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to believe it. All right, so let's get into the air signs. I know we got a lot of air people in here. So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, to the front, please. And remember, if you guys have sent a 1K gift or more, please stick around, because right after I do these 3 signs, we're going to give you personal messages about what this new moon Pisces week is going to mean for you. Okay, so let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius, I see you in here. We have 10 of Gabriel. This is overwork, working too hard. All right. We have 3 of Ariel. This talks about a time of personal growth in your career. And then we have the King of Michael that has to do with being a wise leader. I feel like your work-life situation is going to come to the front, Aquarius. For some reason, I don't feel like you're being treated fairly. I feel like wherever you work, they're taking advantage of you, or your boundaries are definitely being stepped on. And it's really, remember, new moon Pisces, it's making you think, right? Every sign, it's affecting each sign differently. Well, for you, Aquarius, I feel like it's making you think about how much energy you're putting into things and you're not getting the return. It's that ROI, return on investment, and it's making you mad. So I think we're going to see the Aquarians step up this week. Remember, the new moon is in the sky for 2 weeks. So over the course of the next 2 weeks, I feel like we're going to start to see the Aquarians become more vociferous about what they require to feel compensated. Some of you might be taking on more roles at work, therefore getting a promotion with a salary increase. Some of you might start slowing down at work because you're realizing all this energy that I'm putting in and I'm not getting that return back. So there's a lot of decision making going on, but I do feel that it's not going to be in vain. You're going to be rewarded some way. Either the higher ups, your management team, are going to give you some more things, or it could be that you might just start to have more opportunities come about because your thinking has changed. But I do see that your money is going to be affected for the better. And that's because you're choosing to address what's going on and not just take it anymore. That is my message for Aquarians. Okay. For the Geminis. Geminis, we have the Peace card, which is the Death card in traditional tarot. You're welcome. So this is about releasing the past, let go and let God. Then there is the 7 of Gabriel, which is a boundaries card, putting up your boundaries. And then there's the 4 of Ariel, which is a duality card. I feel like Geminis, you're going to be affected by this new moon Pisces because you have an ending in your life. Now, for some of you, you may have people passing on. For some of you, you may just be closing a chapter in your life. But whatever it is that this door is closing on, it's because you didn't feel respected or valued. And you're not doing that anymore. You're standing up for yourself. You're choosing to lift your boundaries and have confidence in claiming your personal power in a situation, right? Now, I also feel for some Geminis, you might have people hanging on to you. That's that duality energy because you like them, but you know that they're not really good for you. And I feel that Peace card has a lot to do with that, where you're saying goodbye to certain people just because you feel like they're not in your best interest. All right. So be aware, Gemini, it's going to get a little testy over the next 2 weeks, but stand your ground. You know what you know, and don't let anybody try to tell you anything different. Okay. All right. And Libra, you also have a trying week coming up. You have the Change Your Life card, which talks about sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free of procrastination, and embracing opportunities that change brings. You have the World, which is an endings card, but it's a happy ending, talking about spiritual growth and insight. And then you have the 8 of Gabriel, which is a great deal of activity, sudden things changing and moving. And then when I was flipping the cards for Libra, another one fell out, which was the 9 of Ariel, which literally says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. There is something that was holding you back, Libra. It could have been a mindset, the way you thought about things. It could have been your habits. It could have been people. It could have been opportunities around you. Something was holding you back. And I feel like what's happening with this new moon Pisces is you're getting some sort of clarity or awareness. And this awareness is making you move differently because you're now thinking differently. And whatever this is it. Everything clicks into place. And now we have fast movement. The Eight of Gabriel is a card known for speed. So if you were waiting on like 4 things to manifest, don't be surprised if over the next 2 weeks, all 4 manifest in the same day. It's that kind of fast movement. All right, Libras. So you're going to want to keep up because you have good things coming your way. The Nine of Ariel says this is your dreams being fulfilled and coming true. So now's not the time to sleep or slumber. Lots of great things happening for you. All right, Dimples, I didn't know you were a Libra. Girl, lots of good things shifting. All right, we are going to end the podcast part of this, but those of you that are on Meet Me, please stick around. Anyone who sent a 1K gift, we're about to give you readings. So that is Big Rose, Final Flash, Dr. Dimples, Lizzie Mars. You guys are on the list to get your readings now from me and Danae. But Danae, before we go, would you like to tell people how they can get a hold of you, or if you have any specials or any events going on this week that they could know about?
Yes. So you can find me on Instagram at QueenDJ444. And I have my In Memory of Grief support group tomorrow at 8 p.m. This is the last one for every week for this month, for this year so far. And so I'll be moving back to every other week. But I will be here on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. at the Lotus and the Light on meetup.com. And I hope to see you guys.
I love it. And for me, I have a couple of events this week. On Wednesday night, I will be talking again and more in depth about new moons, new moon energy, rituals and affirmations for the new moon Pisces. That will be Wednesday on my YouTube channel, The Lotus and the Light, at 8 p.m. On Friday, I have my online book club meeting. We are reading The 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. Even if you haven't read the book, it's really good idea to come and learn about what the book talks about. Really great knowledge and lessons in there. That's a Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. on Friday night. On Saturday, I am teaching Reiki 2. So if you are in the Usui Shiki Ryohu tradition, please feel free to reach out to me to find out how you can take your Reiki 2 class to continue your Reiki journey. And then on Sunday, I'm leading a sound bath at my center, the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center at 2:30 p.m. And then we have an open Reiki share to anybody who does Reiki and you want to participate in a Reiki community. We have that at 4 p.m. on Sunday. You can find out all these things that I just talked about on my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. So thank you to everybody who showed up here today. We hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, Danae and I look forward to your comments on our social media channels. Thanks, guys.